Not only is the Mace Windu thing true, but there is some indication that they have plans for Mace. What if he's alive? You know, if you don't want spoilers, dude, like if you don't want any spoilers or whatever, you should definitely get out of here. But we're going to get into the specifics and what I've heard and some other things that I've heard too. I want to allude to some very cool stuff, okay? In fact, a couple of days ago, some of you hit me up with this Mace Windu thing, okay? You were like, did you hear about this Mace Windu rumor, you know, whatever. I was like, there's no way. So apparently, not only is it true, and it comes from Daniel Richtman, okay? Again, right? Daniel, who are you?
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Not only is the Mace Windu thing true, but there is some indication that they have plans for Mace, and that what we previously thought was like, oh, the Mace show, that'll be fun. We'll see Mace from back in the day and you know? What if he's alive? Now, let's separate what we think we know for sure from what I'm speculating on, okay? So let's try to separate this. It would appear that Mace will be the one to save Grogu from the Jedi Temple. Not only that, but Mace might be tied to something to do with Grogu. I'm starting to see the possibility of like this really interesting sort of long play storytelling thing here. And Sam Jackson has always wanted to come back to Star Wars. Always. So, I actually think it would be awesome if Mace came back. And I'm excited that they might do it. You know, they might take this direction. Let me ask you guys this. I'm interested in this. Would you guys... Let's do the same thing. 1 for yes, 2 for no. Would you want Mace to actually be, like, in the action? Because it seems like we're headed towards some crazy thing where everybody's fighting again. Luke just came back. He's... You know? Do you want Mace to, like, come back full force? Yes or no? It kind of seems like a no-brainer. And Sam Jackson can do it because he would be old. The character. And, you know, he is old. Sorry, Sam, but you are old, you know. Let's talk about this whole retcon the sequels thing. Making it so those films did not exist. Like, there's no way they would want to do things to devalue those movies. Because those movies are assets. They did make, like, $5 billion. Tons of Star Wars fans like them. Like, the thing that's... the real crazy thing about The Last Jedi, like, to be fair with that film... is that there's a bunch of people that absolutely love that movie. If there weren't those people, we would have no problem. And that sounded wrong when I said it, but what I mean is, like, it is a divisive film. It is not just a film because so many people love it. That's the whole point. That's why everybody's so angry, right? So there's no way I feel that they would ever devalue those assets of the sequel trilogy. However, the idea of retconning maybe the limitations of the storytelling for the sequels and allowing John and Dave to literally do whatever the F they want and just say, yeah, they just didn't talk about it for whatever reason around that time in the sequels. Yeah, it was really wild, but for whatever reason, they just didn't bring it up. I'm totally okay with that. That's kind of my stance on it, guys. I feel as though this would be great. And I feel like Sam Jackson is dope. Anyway, let's get into Q&A. Happy New Year, everybody. You know what would be cool, too? Let me know in the chat. Do you have any New Year's resolutions? Does anybody have New Year's resolutions that they're doing? I'll try to read a few of them. Stevie says, I want Mace versus Vader. Oh, wouldn't that be tasty? That'd be pretty cool. Becky Scales says, Mace appeared in Obi-Wan and tell him about Grogu. They decide to hide him together. That would also be very cool. That would also be very cool. I love to see the imagination at work. Becky, Gary says with a $5 holla, I love you. I love you back, Gary. Drum and Company with a $10 holla says, so when will we hear about this stuff? Like, will we ever hear it from Lucasfilm? Or is this just another, here's what the sequels could have been from another scooper thing? Probably more of that. Probably more of that. And that's just because I don't want to get you excited at all for it. You know what I mean? Just speaking honestly. No, I assume that the reason it was hard to verify is because it was a pretty tightly guarded secret. Yeah. So, no, I doubt they would ever acknowledge it. James Weston says, my New Year's resolution is to beat cancer. Just found out today. Happy New Year. Well, James, you can definitely do that, my friend. Your message indicates a very good state of mind, dude. So, holy shit. That cancer doesn't have a chance, bro. Mikey says, hashtag ignite the purple. Yeah, man. Ignite the purple indeed. I'm pretty excited, brother. It's going to be cool. Joe Fuego. Wasn't it a blue saber saving the 3 younglings? I'm not sure what you're talking about. I think I know what you're talking about. And also, patience. Joe, patience. Jeffrey Helmick says, just bought this to say Sith Tiva. Amen. Amen. Heard that, Jeffrey. WandaVision is scaring me? It doesn't look so good from the trailers, says Lord Savage. That's interesting. I've heard, like, beyond positive things about it. So, I mean, I will admit that the trailers, I think Marvel really does a lot to try to hide stuff in their trailers, right? So the trailers are aimed at a totally different audience, I think. So I don't blame you, but dude, trust me, WandaVision about to be ridiculous. Josh, you believe Boba will be the crime boss that Maul was going to be in George's script? Maybe some spiritual resemblance there of that character or of that arc. Yeah, I could see that. Let's see here. Mike Zero as recasted Leia post Return of the Jedi. First of all, I don't know how you know that information, but Disney is officially looking for you. That's absolutely in the leaked emails. So they're coming for you. Mikey says, thoughts on Talon versus Ahsoka during the Ahsoka show? Could be cool. I'm very much excited for Ahsoka, but again, I would really love it if we as a fandom could get our together, because you don't understand the anxiety that some of these talents and creators are under, and they are looking at what is going on, and they are like, what the F? So if we want the product to be good, we have to chill out. Annie says, Gina is all over drunk 3BO and asking him if he is looking for someone in his life. It is very awkward to watch them flirt. I am leaving them for you. Well, I can't watch it because I would be struck with such jealousy that I would act super immaturely. I'm incredibly jealous of Jay. And I'll tell you this, too. Drunk 3PO, or Jay, he and I actually talked in the DMs several weeks ago before all this craziness happened. And we were both apologetic, and we were talking about past things. And, I promised him I wouldn't, reveal to the world his secret identity, that he's actually a total sweetheart. And then I guess, like, everybody else just got to do that. So whatever, Jay. But in all seriousness, I think he's a really good dude. And I understand if you don't like him, but I stand by that. Jason says with the $5 holla, resolve to beat Bobby Slay up and running and make it big. Happy New Year, my friend. Hey, Happy New Year to you. I don't know what the beat Bobby Slay is, but I assume it might have to do something with the D&D campaign that we have going on. All right, everybody. We're going to call it, okay? Stream tomorrow at noon for the Nerdvengers. Stream Sunday at noon for the Nerdvenger Prime members. And then, of course, we'll be back at it Monday, 10 a.m. Wow, how dare I forget afternoon. And I believe, as long as Al didn't die from the Rona, knock on wood, as long as Al is alive, I think they will run after dark this weekend. Afternoon. I'm not 100% sure. Regardless, the morning stream will return Monday, 10 a.m., okay? All right, everybody. As I always say, I hope you're having an awesome and a nerdy day, and I'll see you in the next video.